Hello, and welcome to another TFA Talks, sponsored by Roy Thorne's Solicitors. My name is George Dunn, and I'm the Chief Executive of the Tenant Farmers Association. And today we're shining a spotlight on farm insurance with a true industry expert. So joining us today is Alan Tate-Smith from TFA Farm Insurance Partner, Towergate Insurance Brokers. Alan is Agricultural Development Director with many years' experience in the farm insurance sector. And over the next 10 minutes or so, he will share some insights on protecting your farm business, followed by addressing some of your key concerns about switching insurance providers. So, Alan, let's start with a quick overview of who Towergate Insurance Brokers are and how they can be of assistance to TFA members. Over to you.
Thanks, George, and thank you for the kind introduction. Towergate Insurance Brokers are a national broking organisation, very large company. Within that, I head up a specialist agricultural unit where we provide agricultural-based risk management services to rural businesses. We have specialist units. We work with all the major providers within the agricultural insurance space, and we believe in advice-led insurance services. We have individual experts dotted around the country who will take time to understand individual businesses to make sure that we are piecing together protection packages that suit the individual needs of each business. It's not about standardizing, it's about taking time to understand each business, understand the risks to it, the attitude to risks of those business managers, and to piece together protection policies to suit that individual business. I think the key point to make in all of this is farming is most certainly evolving, and the risks to farming are evolving at an equally fast pace. So it's about taking the time to understand businesses, understand how those businesses change, and work with farmers to make sure that we're giving the best value for money in terms of the insurance spend.
Okay, so thanks for that. Given how busy farmers can be, and you will know how busy farmers can be, one of the biggest issues I'm sure you face as an insurer is getting farmers to make the effort to switch from their current insurer. Just how easy is it for farmers to switch, and what would be the benefits of them switching to Towergate Insurance Brokers?
That's a great question, and farmers are always very busy people. It's one of those industries where we, as an experienced person, having worked in the industry for many years, sometimes you just have to think outside the box and visit farmers when you can. I think the key is to get into the process early, give the process time. That will ensure the best outcome for you as a farmer. Historically, a lot of insurers have left renewals to the last minute, and that just creates a time pressure which stops me doing my job properly. So time is the key. Get in early. We're talking 8 weeks before renewal. Make contact with someone like me and give it some time. I always say to my prospective clients, you wouldn't just phone up and ask for a new tractor. You would take time to demo tractors, decide what's best. Insurance is one of your key cost centers. Give it the time to make sure it is doing what you want it to do. So 6 to 8 weeks, get in touch and sort of start the process then. You're looking at a couple of hours for someone like me to come into your business and take the time to really understand what your business does, how it ticks, what the main risks that business are, and importantly, what your attitude as a farmer is to that risk. Some farmers like to cover all the risks, others are happy to take some risk back in hand. We build advice-led bespoke policies at Towergate, so we can tailor individual policies to individual risk attitude. So a couple of hours, farm tour, we'd very much like to get eyes on, George, because you can't really insure a business until you've seen it. Every farm is different, as you know, and it really is important to get eyes on. That enables us to give the best possible advice we can to farmers. So historically, like-for-like quotes are the comfort zone for farmers. This is the cover I've got. If you can beat the price, then I'll consider moving. My challenge to that is that since that policy was started, I'm sure that every business has evolved, every business has changed. And as I said in the introduction, certainly the risks to businesses are changing all the time. We're moving much more to a litigious and regulatory risk and away from the more physical risks. So insurance needs to evolve at the same pace as the evolution of farming businesses. So time with an expert such as myself, one of my colleagues in Towergate will help you look at how risk has changed and help you amend your business insurance to suit that changing risk. So there's steps that can be taken at the start. Sort of have your current schedules. That gives us a framework on which to base a conversation. Okay, it gives you the chance to say, this is what I insure at the moment, these are the properties, these are the sums insured. That can then be complemented by, do we need to look at sums insured? Cost of build's going up all the time. So we need to check that those figures are right. We don't want to get to a situation where in the event of a claim, there's underinsurance and there's problems with claims being paid out. You can request something called confirmed claims experience, where that is saying to your holding insurer, give me an exact rundown of all the claims I've had over the past 5 years. Often an interesting exercise anyway, because certainly with motor claims, the total cost of claims is often a lot more than clients think that was paid out, especially when third parties are involved. So that's information that any broker will need as part of a claims process. So it's something that can be done in advance of the meeting. And then it's a case of talking through, what do you do? What are the risks to your business? How can we help? Where do you want to pitch it? And a bespoke insurance package can be built around that. So it's not just a way of checking the price of your insurance, it's checking that it's fit for purpose for where your business is at this precise moment in time.
Nice. And another huge concern for farmers is making sure that after something goes wrong, they're back up and running as quickly as they can, which means insurance claims need to be settled without delay. What can you say about the way in which Towergate Insurance Brokers manages claims to ensure that farm businesses can have the confidence to switch to you?
That's a great question, George. I'm a believer in that you set the tempo of a claim straight away from that first phone call. So as a specialist unit and all my colleagues I work with have got a set templates to get that initial information to get the ball rolling straight away. That's not just on our side, that's on the farmer's side as well. So let's take, for example, damage to a tractor. We take the information that we know the insurers are going to ask straight away, and so that's ticked off straight away. But on the farmer's side, we work with our clients to say, okay, immediately we will know we will need an estimate for repair. We will send photos, get those to me straight away. Let's get that initial information into the system that goes straight into insurers. We have a specialist claims handling unit. I work personally with a guy who has been in the industry for 25 years as a farm specialist. And so he knows the difference between various bits and pieces that other insurers may not. And it's about getting that information. We know it's coming. We know we'll need it. So let's get photos, let's get estimates, and then let's get the ball rolling. We keep pressure on insurers. Everybody's busy. Everybody needs to get certain boxes ticked. That's why we try and get that information up front. In terms of, it links back to cover as well, George, in that, we can build policies where there is cover for hiring in additional machines in the event of a loss, covers for resultant losses of, say, a loss of a shed. It very much depends on the makeup of the business and the farmer's attitude to risk. So it's a case of quick, we know what information we need. Let's get that information quickly and let's keep pressure on everybody, make sure that nothing sticks. There is, for larger losses, we offer a specialist policy where we can the policy will pay for a loss adjuster to represent the farmer, and so in the event of a claim, usually over £5,000, an insurance company would employ the services of a loss adjuster to manage that claim. We have a policy where we can provide a loss adjuster for the client. And what that does is that just makes sure that the process is happening quickly. Everybody knows what needs to happen. There's no unnecessary delays. And I think the most important point, this is something which I believe strongly as the account exec on a policy, my relationship is with the client. Therefore, I am at the tip of the spear to make sure that claims move quickly, claims move smoothly. I'm the point of contact. All my team are in regular contact with their clients, mobile to mobile, and we call each other, we speak, we make sure things are moving forward all the time. So things will go wrong, undoubtedly, and especially in the modern environment of delays to supply chains with parts and things like that. There's always going to be frustrations in any claim situation. The key is clear communication, clear expectation, and let's get the farmers back up and running as soon as we can.
Thanks, Alan. You covered some excellent ground there within a very short period of time and given us some great insights. Now, here's the thing. If you're a TFA member, you've got direct access to expert insurance advice from Towergate Insurance Brokers when you need it. So why don't you use them? Give the TFA membership team a quick call on 0118 930 6130, or you can also email, which is membership@tfa.org.uk, and we will get you straight in touch with an expert from Towergate Insurance Brokers. They'll help you get into the expertise of the insurance business, whether you're ready to switch now or you're planning ahead. And my advice really is, don't just watch this video, do something about it, take some action, and contact the team. One more thing is to say, if you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button and comment on what other TFA partner insights you might like to see in the future. So thanks again to Alan Tate-Smith from Towergate Insurance Brokers and our online content sponsor, Roythorn Solicitors. I'm George Dunn, signing off from another TFA Talks, and hopefully see you again soon.